Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at the best brawlers to play and push in this new update then. So some of these brawlers got really good buffs, some of them didn't get buffed or nerfed, but I feel like they're going to still be pretty good. So yeah, definitely make sure to stick around to the end of the video so you know which brawlers to play in this new update. Of course, make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, because we're going for 200k. And also, if you're picking up the Brawl Pass or any of the new skins, I would really appreciate you guys using code TOM in the shop. As you see, it costs you absolutely nothing. Go to the right of the shop and just very simple TOM. So yeah, thank you to everyone that supports me, and let's jump into the video. So the first brawler then, for me, it's Brawl. If we take a look at all the brawlers that have come into the game in the last kind of 5 updates, we look at Byron, Stu, Russ, Edgar, like Amber. They've all been the best brawler in the game pretty much. They've all been crazy OP. And I think it's not going to be any difference with Brawl here. When I tell you, even after playing against bots, you can just get kind of some idea about how good this brawler is going to be, especially in 3v3 modes, and also potentially to counter showdown teaming. And, you know, maybe the team have taken that into consideration whilst creating this brawler, that, you know, if people are standing together and teaming in showdown, they're just going to get bounced off, and it's not going to work out well for them. So maybe this will counter teamers, we'll have to see. But it's definitely going to be interesting. But yeah, I can see Brawl being the best brawler. I believe it has more range than Piper, so it might have the most range in the game, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. But it definitely has crazy good range, and I can see Brawl being the best brawler in the game for sure. And yeah, I think it's going to be so OP. Just look at this, like we can just target that. We're going to deal more damage. We have crazy good range. Also, it's just like a Jessie and a Piper in one. It's going to be so OP, trust me. Okay, so the next brawler, we're back onto the actual game now. So this is still playing with the old update. So Sprout has not been nerfed yet. And I just felt like this nerf, okay, it's a decent nerf. The gadget's being nerfed a little bit. The damage a little bit as well, honestly, like less than 5% damage nerf, I believe. So yeah, on the base one, essentially you're doing 40 less damage a shot if I take a look here. And yeah, that's on this one, I think that's going to be around maybe like a 60 damage nerf or something like that. Definitely less than 100 damage nerf when you max out Sprout. So it's nothing crazy, and I just felt like Sprout's still going to be super OP in my opinion. Looks like there is someone hiding here. It is a Stu. We are going to be able to take that kill there. But yeah, you're still going to be able to deal crazy amounts of damage with Sprout. And definitely be able to win a lot of matchups in the game. I feel like Sprout's still going to be very, very OP. Because, yeah, that gadget, by the way, this Garden Mulcher is not going to heal you 2k anymore. It's going to heal you 1.5k. Not a huge change. Honestly, that's still really good healing. And people, honestly, were using the other gadget in Siege anyway. So it's not like you can see that the problem is not that just the gadget's OP, but it's more of just the damage and kind of the shield and everything together. I mean, if people even use an overgrowth, so when, you know, you can use every star power and every gadget on a brawler, that just tells you that all the star powers are good, all the gadgets are good. So basically, it's just the main mechanics, like the health, the damage of the brawler, that is kind of OP. I really hope there's no one in here, but I think, okay, it looks like there is no one in here. There could be an invisible Leon, so we do have to be pretty careful here while we're kind of searching all these bushes. But yeah, I can see Sprout being a top 5 brawler easily in this update. Where is everyone? Show yourself. There must be someone up here. Yeah, okay, it's a Leon. I was gonna say, where is this Leon? We're gonna heal here, but you know, we haven't even been hit this game pretty much, so don't even really need to heal. Gonna block this off here, and we should be able to pick up this kill here. We wrap up this game, and yeah, in my opinion, Sprout is still gonna be very OP. Okay, so the next brawler, you guys probably already knew, Barley. So Barley's getting a 10% buff to his range. As you can see here, the range is just a lot more. So that's going to allow him to kind of compete with Sprout and all of the other throwers, because obviously they all kind of outrange him. So he'll be able to compete with Sprout and Tick a little bit now. And also they gave him more damage again. Like, he just keeps getting more damage. So, you know, I think people definitely underestimate range. Range is probably the most important stat in the game, I would say, but obviously, you know, you need to have damage, you need to have health, otherwise you ain't gonna be able to survive or do any damage. So obviously everything's important if you think about it, but I feel like range is the most important, just because if you have extra range, it means that you're gonna get hit less, you can shoot, and you know, you don't need extra health if you're not getting hit. So I just feel like Barley's gonna be so OP. Like, he's gonna be insanely broken on every Siege map. Like, look at this, like that range is crazy. You also have to realize that when you're like shooting and you're walking back at the same time, it's going to look like you have even more range just because of where the shot was. Of course, we're going to get taken out there as I'm talking about how good Barley is by a bot, but you love to see it. I mean, you can just see here the range is going to make a huge difference on these siege maps. Like, we can shoot to that second row now. We definitely could not do that before. We can maybe only shoot to that block. So this 10% is really going to help and make Barley even more OP than he was already. Because honestly, Barley's the best he's been in a very long time, because they buffed his extra nausea star power, I believe, where you get that extra damage. So yeah, he's just going to be even more OP than he was this meta. And I felt like he's going to be a top 3 brawler in my opinion, which I'm very excited about, because obviously I'm a bit of a Barley one-trick these days as I enter retirement age. So yeah, hopefully Barley, oh, he is going to be OP. There's no way he's not going to be good. So definitely make sure you're pushing your Barley. Make sure you get those star powers and the gadgets as well, because all the Barley star powers and gadgets are also very good. So that's definitely pretty nice. Okay, looks like we might be able to end this here. A lot of bolts on the floor, but yeah, we just need to wait for this boss to come in, and we are going to about to wrap up the game here. Definitely a pretty funny game. Okay, can we take out this 90? 90's going to go down there, but as you can see, you know, this extra range here is going to make a huge difference in my opinion, and Barley will be easily one of the best brawlers in the game, if not the best brawler. And yeah, I just feel like it's going to be a very, very thorough meta in this new update. Okay, so the next brawler is Crow. So Crow didn't have any buffs or nerfs, nothing like that. But Crow was a top 10 brawler. I told you last time that Crow was going to be very viable. We saw him competitive a lot on those kind of medium to long range maps. And, you know, we see a lot of nerfs to the top 10 brawlers. So I feel like Crow is going to be even better than he was before. And of course, the thrower meta. So we're going to see a lot of Sprout, a lot of Barley. Crow is pretty good against throwers because he can just get super and then jump straight on them and essentially take them out. Also, because we're going to see a lot more throwers in this meta, it means we're going to see more Mortis, more aggressive brawlers, like Mortis, BB, Edgar. Crow can also deal with them very well as well, because he now has high damage. He also has the slow as well, which I do recommend using in 3v3 modes. But of course, in Showdown, I believe this shield is going to be slightly better. So yeah, he has the ability to deal with those aggressive brawlers, also the ability to deal with throwers very well. So Crow is going to be very good in this upcoming meta, I believe. And of course, after every brawler getting nerfed. So there's kind of 3 reasons why I think Crow is going to be very, very viable in this next meta. Well, he was already very good. He was already very good in this meta, but even better than he was in this meta. We're going to try and not choke this here. Try and get some dubs. Looks like Byron is lag walking, so you love to see it. Okay. Byron nerf as well. Maybe the Byron nerf wasn't like too crazy, so we could see Byron as well, but that's definitely be pretty interesting. And here we're gonna go down. You gotta love good old-fashioned Showdown. But let's get into the final brawler that you guys should be playing in this update. Okay, so the final brawler then, of course, you guys pretty guessed it, is gonna be 8-Bit. So 8-Bit has dodged. He's been dodging banner exchanges left, right, and center recently. I think I saw a stat on Twitter that he's dodged the last 8 changes or something like that, but he's definitely been getting a lot of buffs, and I was in a place where he's very strong. Other brawlers are getting nerfed around him, so I can definitely see 8-Bit being very strong in this upcoming update here. And I don't know whether like a thrower meta would suit him, but I do know that, you know, when you get that super and you get a Sprout in it, Sprout deals crazy amounts of damage and is pretty insane. So you know, we could potentially see a lot more 8-Bit, and we already saw a lot of 8-Bit, so it honestly would not surprise me if we see a ton more 8-Bit in upcoming metas. It's just so strong, especially with that damage buff as well. You have your whole team pretty much sitting in there, and they're just going to deal crazy amounts of damage. Nice from our Edgar there. Not the most ideal map to play 8-Bit on, I have to say, but we're going to try our best here. Try and pick up this dub if we can. Okay, BB here. We're going to go for a TP. Why is my TP not working? I have no idea. I think we just missed it. Okay. Looks like Daryl is here. We're going to just try and hopefully just melt them all. Okay. Bro is one shot here. Team, come on. Okay, we're literally one shot. Oh my, 40 HP. Are you serious? Crow. Yeah, Crow's one of those brawlers which is going to be OP. I feel like a lot of the strong brawlers we'll just see a lot less of them. I feel like they're slightly, just keep getting nerfed, and we'll see less Mr. P, less Byron, probably less Ruffs as well. I feel like that change, the nerf to him will really affect him. But we'll have to see. It's really hard to tell just playing in like against bots and stuff. So we really need to test it against some real players here. Gonna TP. Honestly, a terrible map to play 8-Bit on. But, you know, we gotta play it somewhere. So it's okay. Hopefully our Spike can use this here. Why is that Spike like level 2 or something? He has like no HP. Okay, we're gonna TP here. Okay. Well, I actually missed our TP then. Looks like we can put it down here. Edgar doing absolute work right now. Gonna grab a kill on the Crow there. 30 seconds left. Looking very good for us here. Let's move up. I don't know why I'd pass in the bull, but let's move anyway. Okay, gonna TP if we can. Okay, nice. We just smashed the TP then. Somehow the crow did literally no damage to us. No idea how that happened, but we move. Daryl's gonna roll here. We are gonna get bumped off. Gonna pass it up just so we don't concede here. Daryl is going crazy. We just got deleted by a bubble. You hate to see it. Okay, let's see if my teammates can get this BB here. In overtime though, honestly, we're gonna be great. So let's just see here. See if we can hold off to OT, which we probably can. Don't want to feed Daryl super, honestly. Okay, we should be able to get the dub now, honestly. Just gonna auto aim, super that up there, and Edgar should be able to hook this in and wrap it up for the video there, which he does nicely. Okay, so that's my opinion on 5 brawlers to look out for in the update. As I said, if you're picking anything up, make sure to use the code Tom. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.